Okay, this is a hard one. Tonight we're saying goodbye to a much beloved member of our team. After 15 years at WWL Louisiana, investigative reporter Mike Perlstein, he's retiring.
It's hard to sum up his work and the impacts he's had on this community, but here's a sample.
Had construction gone as planned, thousands of people would have already visited this new attraction called Parakeet Point.
When Mike Perlstein started working here at WWL 15 years ago,
But it appears that his role as a broker was hardly a secret.
he came with 20 years of experience as a print reporter at the Times-Picayune and then a journalism professor at Loyola University. He rolled in ready to get his investigative juices flowing. He started as an investigative producer, but quickly joined our team of reporters on air as a regular presence for over a decade.
Let's just say he doesn't have a TV bone in his body, but he blazed a trail for all former print reporters to television, and I'm very thankful for that.
She was already on the losing end of a 9-month legal battle to keep handcuffs and shackles on the juveniles inside of court.
The big investigative projects that have changed lives, changed laws, and changed the city are some of his biggest sources of pride.
Our series, NOPD Call Waiting, revealed that many of these calls are being marked UNF, unfounded, wiping the crime off the books as if they never happened.
Down the Drain, our expansive look at the city's consistently failing drainage infrastructure.
And alarms were sounded, heads rolled immediately after August 5th. But what we found was years and even decades of neglect leading to this point.
And his role in our Wounded City documentary about crime in the Crescent City.
What would you tell the panel as, say, a top priority, things that could be addressed immediately that aren't?
That was a full circle moment, not Perlstein's first time at a round table talking about the city's crime problem. This is a special done by WYES's Informed Sources in 1995.
These social issues oftentimes, defy government solutions that just involve money. You really need a community pulling together. You need strong families pulling together.
Perlstein's one-time Rolodex of well-placed sources fueled exclusive after exclusive, both at the Times-Picayune and here at WWL.
Dozens of cooperating witnesses. What stymied this case?
He was the first to detail the staged accident murder-for-hire plot as it played out in federal court in his highway robbery series that stretched over several years of shocking follow-ups. Perlstein's love of covering cops' crime in courts has been evident throughout his time here.
Two stories that really come to mind is a gentleman, Glenn Ford, who spent 30 years on death row for a crime he didn't commit.
It has been exactly 1 year and a day since Glenn Ford walked away from death row and through the gates of Angola prison.
Pearl did so many wonderful things to try to get him his compensation from the state for a wrongful conviction. Unfortunately, Glenn Ford died before any of that could ever be possible. And the same thing with Jerome Morgan.
Morgan spent 20 years in jail for a murder he didn't commit. Perlstein covered his journey to prove it.
There's so many people that I've left behind that's in the same position that I was, that's innocent.
And his coworkers all seem to agree that everything Pearl does happens on Pearl's own time.
He just moves at his own pace. The difference between Hammer, who is wound so tight, and Pearl, who's more like a surfer dude, he could tell a great story. It may take a while.
He never seems to be in a hurry.
No.
And I'm thinking, are you going to make it on air in time? Are you going to get this story done in time? Always does.
Always does.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So you pick up the phone to call Mike Perlstein. What do you hear on the other end of the line?
Danny boy? What's up, dude?
I say, hey, Mike, what are you doing? And there's a good possibility he's at lunch.
Yeah, bud.
He's quite a character.
He is a character.
I'm sorry to see him go as a reporter because we're going to miss his wonderful exclusive exposés and seeing him on TV as a former print guy. still getting used to, like I am, the cameras. But I wish him the best of luck.
It's a combination of experience and then institutional knowledge that when he walks out of the door for the last time here, that's a lot leaving with him.
The stuff that he's done in his career is just incredible, and it's been an honor to work with him for 13 years.
Mike Perlstein, WWL Louisiana.
Whew.
Yeah.
Pearl. Oh my goodness! By the way, this is your beautiful family.
Yes.
Yes.
That and of course Danny Monteverde back there.
And Danny.
Yes.
But thanks for the embarrassing moment of the mullet from Farm Sources. I don't remember that. It was an imposter. But I got to tell you, there's nothing like a newsroom. You are there, an eyewitness, front row seat to all the things that happen, good and bad. And we've been through some doozies just this year alone. And it makes the people in a newsroom like a family. So of course I'm joined by my actual family, wife.
Yes.
My
Thank you
son
guys for
Eli,
letting us
Victoria's
have him here
girlfriend,
working so much.
Jackie, my daughter, and Max, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia.
Aww.
But this newsroom is like a second family, and I'm going to miss you guys tremendously.
Yeah.
We've been through so much, and I will say, however, I'm wearing this shirt very intentionally because it makes for an easy transition to the golf course.
There you go.
Which is going to be just one of the things in my future.
I like the sound
Yes.
of that.
So, but I'm going to stay on top of the news, watch you guys, of course, and all those
Right.
tips from sources that go all the way back to my newspaper days.
Yeah.
They're coming your way, Katie.
Please,
So
bring them. Bring it.
All right,
I'll
all right.
take it.
Hey,
I'll
share-
Share some of the fun here,
You
please.
too, you too.
All right, love
All
you,
right.
Danny. Oh, we love you, Danny, but love you, Pearl, too. I do love you, Danny, though. We
And
love
thank you guys so much for
Thank
being
you
with us. This is
guys.
so fun.